coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Jones. Durant is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Dunn, and it's Booker in at the two-guard position. And for Philadelphia, running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Durant. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Outside, Martin. Maxey with the screen on Durant. Martin dishes to George. Embiid with the screen on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Oubre. Martin against Durant. Here's George. 5 on the clock, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Done outside. Plumlee with it. Outside, KD. Over Martin. Another one falls for Phoenix.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Outside, Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a good screen. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Durant. He had 25 points last game. Dunn passes to Jones. Back to Dunn. Plumlee finds Jones. Over Maxey. Rebound by the 76ers. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
.116 left here in the first quarter. Beal finds Allen. Nurkic up top, defended by Drummond. Inside, clock at 6. The shot by Beal, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Gordon. Nifty move. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Lowry. They set the screen. It's good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Monte Morris is out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Beal in at the small forward position. And the wide open shot from Morris drills the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
Embiid with the screen on Beal. Edwards the bounce pass. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
For 3, Durant, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And Katie throws it down.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Edwards, a screen on Morris, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Edwards. And Phoenix also making a switch. Okogie's checked in for Grayson Allen. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul George is checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Gordon. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Jackson. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the Suns here with a different look. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nurkic. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. Booker, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Jones subbed in for Monte Morris. And here are the Suns now. It's a three-point game. Dunn kicks to Booker. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Defensively there, you played Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets. Abusele passes to Maxey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
George passes to Maxey. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Maxey. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers leading by 4. George in the front court alongside Martin. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. And it's Embiid in at the 5 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Can't hit from 12. Sun shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about it? Oh, superb execution exhibited from Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Embiid with a screen on done. Here's George. Plumlee with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Durant against Martin.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And he can't get the first one.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading. Oubre outside. Pass to Embiid from deep. Rebound by the Suns.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Jones, the pass to KD. Dunn outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got his first basket of the night.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Jones finds Dunn. Outside Durant. Plumlee sets the pick for KD. Back to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Maxey against Durant. Booker left side. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Maxey against Durant. Maxey kicks to Embiid. From deep, George. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Done against George. From downtown, sinks the triple. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Maxey against KD. And it's sent back by KD.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Oubre. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Booker.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff. And to be just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
All right, fans, it's that final.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Bradley Beal is out there with Morris, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Durant.
Great touch from KD, great range too.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris outside. Outside, KD. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Nurkic. Out to Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Suns leading. Done outside. Back to Jones. Booker against Oubre. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Done against George. To stop the run. Diving in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
To the paint. Here's KD. KD draws the double. Jones against Maxey. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pass to Embiid. Over Plumlee. Embiid, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Embiid wide open. Off target from outside. Down low. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 13-footer. And good. Got the Ingles head time as it falls. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Booker. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fades and shoots. Again, Embiid missing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Three-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And it's Martin missing. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. The game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up, and I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.